Hello everyone and welcome to Collaborative Work in ArcGIS Online. My name is Lindsay Janeau and I am a Teaching and Learning Specialist in the Esri Canada Education Department. This video is for people who are interested in working collaboratively with their classes and other teachers in ArcGIS Online. Creating and joining groups are key methods of supporting collaborative work in a school setting. So what is a group? We can swing over to groups here. A group is a collection of maps and apps usually related to a specific area of interest. You can create groups to organize your content. As a group owner, you decide who can find the group, who can join, and who can contribute content. You also have control over what is shared with the group and can invite people to join the group. Groups that allow others to join and contribute items are a useful way to collaborate. For example, you might be a classroom teacher that has assigned a summative mapping project to your class. You would like all the students to be able to see the final projects, but you don't want them to be able to edit each other's work. You can accomplish this by setting up a group just for your class. So this is the How To GIS gallery. You can see here's all the latest content that's been put in there for students and teachers to take a look at, all the story maps. You can see that it's viewable by everybody, but only members are able to contribute to the content themselves. So let's take a look at how groups are good for teachers and students. Both teachers and students can create groups. A teacher could create a group for a class or for all their sections in one subject. You can put specific content in the group for all members to access, but as the group creator, you get to decide if members can edit and or add content of their own. This type of group can be useful if you want your students using a specific set of resources for a project or activity. Teachers can also use groups to work collaboratively with other teachers at the same school and even the same organization. For example, geography departments at different schools could share their resources with each other. Students can create groups for team members of joint projects they are working on. Group members can be allowed to see and edit the group work. Please note, though, that group members cannot separately edit the same material at the same time. So, I bet you want to join a group now, and luckily, joining groups is easy. First thing you want to do, of course, is sign into your account. So I'm signing into my Toronto District School Board account. Then you want to click on the Groups tab at the top of the screen. You'll be taken to the My Groups screen, which will show you all the groups you are currently a member of, and I have no groups yet. Click on My Organizations groups to see all the groups created by your organization, such as your school board. You can use the filters or search for the name of a specific group you are interested in joining. Let's try trainer training. There it is. Click the name of the group to go to its overview page. If you see the Join This Group button on the Overview tab of the group page, you can click it to join the group. Depending on how the owners configured the group, you will either become a group member right away, or a request will be sent to the group owner for review and approval, which is the case for this group. If the owner accepts your request, you're added as a member, and the group appears on your groups page. We're not going to join that group. We're going to join a group that allows you to instantly become a member. Let's take a look down here. These are all different groups in the TDSB. AA Esri Test. Click on that. Go to join this group. And now I'm a member of the group. To double check to make sure that I have definitely become a member of the group, you can go back to your groups page and you see that it's been added to your groups. You can also leave the group right away if you've made a mistake or at any time that you want. If you don't see the Join This Group button, the group doesn't accept membership requests, you don't have the correct privileges, or you don't have the same account type as the group owner. If one person has a public account, they won't be able to access any of the educational accounts. Now, you probably would like to set up your own group, and creating a group is pretty straightforward, but there are multiple steps to it. First, sign in to your account, and as I said before, both teachers and students have the privileges needed to create groups. Go to your My Groups page and go to the button Create Group. Click on it. First thing you can do is bring in a thumbnail picture to differentiate your group from all the other groups that have already been published. You can just go choose one that you've already saved. Beautiful. Give your group a name. A little summary. And a tag that allows it to be searched for with using keywords. Oops. That's pretty straightforward. Now we get into some very important details. Who can view this group? You have to select one of the following. Only group members means that only members of the group can find and view the group, and members must be invited to join the group. People in the organization refers to how only members of the organization can find and view the group. Members can be invited to the group or can apply themselves. Everyone or public means anybody can find and view the group, even if they're not a member of the organization. This is the default, and everyone will be able to see your work and your students' work. So we're going to select B here, or people in the organization. And next, who can join this group? If you chose people in the organization, like we did, or everyone public in the previous step, select one of the following to specify who can join the group. So, those who request membership and are approved by a group manager. Only members who request to join the group and are approved by the group owner or a group manager can join the group. Next, only those invited by a group manager, so only members who are invited by the group owner or a group manager can join the group. This is the best option for setting up a classroom group because then you can just invite the students that are in your class. Anyone, any organization member can join the group without having been invited or approved. Members of other organizations can join the group if they have privileges to join external groups. Members who click Join This Group on the group page are instantly granted membership in the group, like we saw earlier. Let's see, we only want those invited by a group member and people in the organization. Excellent. Who can contribute to this group? So if you choose group members, all your group members can contribute content to the group. So if you want all your students to be able to upload their final projects, you would select that. If you select only group owners and managers, only you, the group owner, group managers, and administrators in the organization can contribute content to the group. If you choose this option, members can view and access your items, but they can't share their own items with the group. This type of group is a good way to share your authoritative maps and data with your students. You control what items appear in the group and who can view them. So we're going to say only group owners and managers. Finally, what items in the group can its members update? And select one of the following, but please note this setting is only available when creating new groups and when membership in the group is only open to those who are invited or request and are approved to join. So A, only their own items. Group members can update only the items that they own and they've uploaded. Or all items. Group membership is limited to the organization in this case. Group members can update any items shared with the group, which includes modifying the item details and updating the content. Students will be able to make changes to anything uploaded to the group, including final projects. Once you've made all your choices, you can also determine how your group content is sorted, and then you click on Create Group. And there you go, your new group is created with the basic information and properties you specified. It's recommended that you add a summary about the group and also an in-depth description to help students or teachers or whoever's viewing the group understand what it's all about. Your group is ready to be used. Add some content, which is very straightforward. You go back to your content screen, take a look at what you've got and what you'd like to add to the group. I'm going to add a Microsoft Word document. You click on the document, you go over to Share. Click on Share, then it shows you who you can share all your document with. And in this case, here's my group that I'd like to share it with. I click on that. Okay. And now it is shared. And they tell you right down here who it's shared with. And let's say I want to double check. Go back to Groups. Click on my group, and there's the latest content, collaborative, and group work. You can continue to edit group properties in the Overview tab, so all of them that say Edit, no problems there. You can go to Group Settings and make changes here still. Also, you can prevent your group from being accidentally deleted. And you can go over to Members, see who's a current member, and then invite additional members. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. For even more detailed information about groups, go to the Help option under your account icon. Just click Help and type in Groups. And there's lots of additional info. If you have any additional comments or questions, please email us at k12@esri.ca. Thank you for listening and happy mapping.